Sorry, chapter number 3. Move to the chapter number 3 in the workbook. And activity number 1. Chapter number 2, activity number 1. Okay, so by referring to the flow chart, indicate whether the given statements are true or false. Okay, please be ready to answer the questions. By referring to the flow chart, indicate whether the given statements are true or false. Statement number 1. Condition 1 in flow chart is executed first. Is it true or false? Condition 1 will be executed first. Is it true or false? Hello, you guys have to answer.
False.
Sorry? True or false? So which is executed first? Is it a condition number 1 or instruction 1?
The answer is false.
Yeah, answer is false. Why? Answer is false. The reason is instruction 1 is executed first. You can mark that. Answer is false because instruction 1 is executed first. Then instruction 1 does not execute under any condition.
True.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's not under any condition. It is just independent. And condition 1 is executed after the instruction 1. Condition 1 is executed after the instruction 1.
True.
That is true. Execution of instruction 3 depends on only condition 2. Instruction 3 is depend on condition 2. Instruction 3 is depend on condition 2. So is it only depend on condition 2?
No.
No, it's depend on condition 1 too. Right? Condition 1, if condition 1 is yes and condition 2 is no, then only instruction 3 will be executed. So it depends on both this yes and second one no. Yes, no situation, instruction 3. So this is then only depend? No, it's not only depends, it's false. And then, okay, then the next one, E. For instruction 4 to be executed, both condition 1 and condition 2 must be true. To execute,
True.
Yes, it is true. So both condition must be true because if this is yes and this is yes only, instruction 4 is executed. That is true. That is correct. And the last one. Whatever the condition, whatever the outcomes of the conditions may be, instruction 1 and one another instruction will be executed. Whatever the outcomes of the condition may be, but instruction 1 or one other instruction will be executed.
True.
Yeah, that is true. Instruction 1 will anyway execute it. And so then if it follows this flow, instruction 4 will be executed. If it follows this flow, instruction 2 will be executed. If it follows this flow, instruction 3 will be executed. That means this and this or this or this will be executed. So the last one is also true. Okay, so this is actually testing how you understand a flow chart. Only few are answering, right? Only few are answering. Others should, I think others should also answer. Okay, let's move to the next question. So you are given 3 conditions. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 conditions in this flow chart. And consider that a school has 4 houses, namely Metta, Karuna, Mudita, and Upeksha. A flow chart to assign students to their houses is given below. Houses are assigned based on the remainder of division, the admission number by 4. Okay, how house is found? Basically, when you have the admission number, let's say admission number is 342, you divide it by 4 and the answer is 32. An answer is 85 and remainder is 2. After dividing 4 sorry, 342 by 4, you will get 45 and remaining 2. The remainder is used to assign the house. The house is assigned based on the remainder. Okay. So let's say admission number is 5. What is the house? What is the house? If admission number is 5, what is the house? Admission එක පහනම් house එක මොකක්ද?
Karuna.
Yes, it's Karuna. So 5 divided by 4, remainder is 1 and house is Karuna. Admission number 7, what is the house? Admission number 7.
Upeksha.
Yes, it's Upeksha.
Upeksha.
After dividing, remainder is 3, it's Upeksha. Admission number 13, what is the house?
Karuna.
Karuna.
Karuna. Admission number 16, what is the house?
Metta.
Metta, because it is perfectly divided. So based on that, right, based on that, so this is how, based on the remainder, house is found. Okay, then you ask, so answer cannot be the number that cannot exist as a remainder. What is that?
4.
4. After dividing, when dividing by 4, 4 is not the remainder. So let's say 16 divided by 4. No one can say it is 3 remainder 4, because that remainder 4 can also be divided. So only valid answer is 4. 4 cannot be a remainder. A suitable remainder for a student assigned to Upeksha house. Upeksha, what is the remainder? It is 3. House is Upeksha, remainder is 3. How many conditions are there in the flowchart?
4.
How many conditions are there in the flowchart? Yes?
4.
It is 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. And here's the code is given. You can see the code is given here. When flag click, how many students? It's asking how many students. And let's say students 10. If it is 10, if answer is 10, so then this 10 is used to repeat. That means this will be repeated 10 times. The entire set of the instruction will repeat 10 times. And first time it's asked, what is the admission number? So when you give the admission number, it divides and find the remainder. That remainder is 0, then house is, yes, when remainder is 0, what is the house?
Metta.
Metta. When remainder is 0, house is Metta. When remainder is 1, house is?
Karuna.
When remainder is 2, what is the house?
Mudita.
And when remainder is 4, house is Upeksha. So this is what you have to. You have to put arrows and show the related code. This is easy, right? Okay, so let's move to the next one. I think these questions are very easy, right? Okay, develop a program with an array to enter 5 subjects learned in grade 9. You are asked to create a program to enter 5 subjects. Enter 5 subjects learned in, actually array, you have to use an array. With an array to enter 5 subjects learned in grade 9. Okay, let's do it me. Let's go to the programming interface and I'm going to do that. Right. How to create an array? කොහොමද array එකක් හදන්නේ? Yes. Array එකක් හදන්නේ කොහොමද? Using what? Using motion, looks, sounds, events, control, sensing, operation, variable, blocks. What is that? Array එකක් නැත්නම් list එකක් හදන්නේ මොකෙන්ද? You have to use variables. Variables වල තියෙනවා make a list කියලා. Make a list. You can go to make a list and create subjects. And you are going to enter 5 subjects. Subjects is the list name. So initially this list is empty. This array is empty. right? This array is empty. But you are going to add 5 subjects. How you are going to add subjects? To do that, let's go to the events. When flag clicked, you can ask, you can sense and ask, enter subject name. Enter subject name. And that subject name that is there in the answer, then that answer can be added to here. Add the answer to subjects. You can add the answer to subjects. How many times you need to do this?
5 times.
5 times. Then you can go to the control and repeat this for 5 times. Let's run this now. Enter subject name. I'm saying maths. Enter. Enter subject name. I'm telling this time science. Again asking. Enter subject name. I'm telling, okay, English. Enter subject name Sinhala. Enter subject name ICT. So now we have 5. You can see all 5 subjects are added. So when you click this flag next time, it's asking enter subject name, let's say maths. So see that it's adding again, right? It's adding again. You have to stop that. How? If it is run one time, what you can do is you can go to the variables and tell delete all subjects, right? When you start, delete all the subject and start as a fresh. Then enter subject name. Now it is a fresh one. Maths, English, ICT, science, and single. You have 5 subjects. This is easy, right? You can do this, code this and write this, right? Please code this and write this to the workbook question number activity 3.41. And try to do 2 as well. Construct a suitable program based on array to output. So this time you have done input to array. This one to output 7 days of the week. Name the array as day. Array ke nama day lu. Day kila array එකක් හදන්නලු. සතියේ දවස් 7 display කරන්න. Output. Do this quickly. I'll give you time. Please do this along. තනියෙන් කරන්න බලන්න. You can try this. Also try do the second one. If you have questions, you can ask. If you need help, you can share the screen. If you cannot find anything, let me know. If you don't know how to do this, let me know. Share the screen. I'll instruct. ළඟදී ඇවිල්ලා හරි මොකක් හරි හේතුවක් ඉඳලා ඔයාලට කරගන්න බැරි නම් තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් ස්ක්‍රීන් එක ෂෙයා කරන්න. එතකොට මම බලලා උදව් කරන්න මොකද්ද කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. help එකක් ඕන නම් chat එකෙන් එවන්න. අනිත් අයට කියන්න ලැජ්ජයි වගේ නම් chat එකෙන් එවන්න. කතා කරලා කියන්න බැරි නම් then I can definitely help you. Don't worry, right? I need you all to do this. Right? If you do this, it is achievement for you. If you cannot do this, that is not also achievement for you, right? එහෙනම් හොඳ achievement ගන්න, නරක achievement ගන්න නැතුව ඉතින් උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන් මට. උදව් කරා කියලා එහෙම ලැජ්ජ වෙන්න දෙයක්වත් එහෙම දෙයක් නැහැ, right? Finish. Still doing. Okay, do this quickly. I'll give you a few minutes. It's okay. Right, you are asked to print the 7 days. So I'm going to create a list, another list. That list name is day. That is given in the book. List name is day. Name the array as day. Okay, I have created that day. And to the day, I'm going to add the days. I'm going to click this plus icon. In this day array, click the plus icon and I'm going to add Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So how to add a new list?
Make a list. Previous one also you did the same. Make a list.
Okay, sir.
In the variable, make a list. Right, then you can add the list, give the name as day, and keep adding items. You need 7 items. Okay, my list is done. I have created 7 items. Here, this is my list. And then what I need to print this. And I'm going to events. This time I'm going to use this space key pressed. And I'm going to repeat this for 7 times because I need to print this 7 times. Yes, control, need to repeat 7 times. What I need to tell the day. I'll go to the variables again. And I can say either show list day, or I can display one by one. To display one by one, I can tell here item 1 of the day. I can just go to the looks and tell, say, from the variable item 1 of the day. Actually, you have to do this for item 2, item 3, item 4 all. Therefore, I'm going to create another variable. That variable is C, counter, for counter. That counter variable, I'm going to set it to 1 initially. And then I'm using this counter. So this is 1, this will be 1. Then I'm going to change the counter by 1. Then counter will be 2. So what will happen? When I click the space, you can see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be shown. So I don't want to show the counter here. I'm hiding it by unticking this. I don't need that counter. Just untick. You won't see that. And if you don't want the list, you can untick that as well. This one, if you don't know, you can untick that as well. Okay, please do this. I'll give you 4 more minutes. Three more minutes. If any difficulty, please ask. Line by line, let me explain this line by line. Line number 1 says, when space bar is pressed, set counter to what? Counter is a variable. Variable means last day also I said it is like a mug. It is like a mug, and this mug has variable called counter. And I'm setting it to 1. Then this is number 1 now. And then repeat 7 times. This is going to repeat 7 times. This is going to repeat again and again for 7 times. The same set of instructions. What? Say item counter of day. So what is item counter? Counter is 1 now. So it is saying item 1 of day. What is item 1 of day? It is this one. Sunday is the item 1 of day. Item 1 of day for 2 seconds. Because counter is 1. C is 1. Counter is 1. Item 1 of the day is Sunday for 2 seconds. Then it's changing counter by 1. Then this will be, C will be, counter will be 2. Counter is the controller here, right? Counter is the controller here. Then counter is 2 now. Okay, now you are telling the second repeat. No, first repeat is over. Okay, repeat 1 is over. Now repeat 2. Repeat 2. In repeat 2, say item counter. Counter is 2 now. Counter item 2. Item 2 is Monday. Now you are telling Monday for 2 seconds. And change this by 1. Now this is not 2. Now this is 3. Now second repeat is over. Then now we are in the third repeat, third cycle. Item counter, C is 3 now. Counter is 3 now. This is counter, right? CO counter. Counter is 3 now. Item count, item 3. Now you are telling item 3. Item 3 for 2 seconds. And you are changing the counter by 1. Now this is 4. Changing by 1 means this is 4 now. Okay, the third cycle is over. Now fourth cycle. In the fourth cycle, you are saying item count, item 4. Because C is 4 now. And change it by 1. Now 4 is changed by 1. Now it is 5. And now you have finished the fourth cycle. Now you are in the fifth cycle. And say item counter, that is 5, Thursday. And increase by 1. Now this is 6. After 6, now 6, and now this fifth cycle is over on the 6th. Item 6 is Friday. You are telling that, and increasing by 1. Now this is 7. Sixth cycle is over. Now 7th cycle or the last cycle. Items count. Items count is 7 now. 7. And you display 7 increased by 1. Now this is 8. Not written. Now it is 8. But you don't have 8 cycle. You have only 7 cycle. So you are going to finish. Understood how we are doing this or not?
Yes, sir.
Right. Everyone? Is anyone having doubt now? Because I explained one by one, line one by one. I think it's clear now, right? Shall we move to the next one? You're not talking means I think it's not clear to you. Is it clear to you or not clear?
It's clear, sir.
Clear. Okay. Others, please respond. Then I know that it's clear or not clear. Then I can explain again.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Good. Next question. Next question. So you have to add these to the note. These two to the note. And next question is telling, find answers based on the array color shown below. So what is the color? Delete all colors. So it is deleting everything, right? We knew that because previous one, when we see delete all subjects, it deletes everything. Right here it's saying delete all colors, deleting everything. Repeat 7 times means repeating 7 times. Enter the color and weight. Asking the color and weight, and then adding that color to the color. So this is same, no? This is similar to the code that we have done here. Delete all subject. Repeat 5 times instead of 5. Now we have 7, and then enter the subject name. You have entered the color code. Add color to the subject. Same thing. How many times the above program is repeated? Yes. How many times this is repeated?
7.
7 times. How many colors can be assigned to color array?
7.
7 colors. How many suitable statements match with the instruction given below? So please, sorry, how many, not how many. Select the suitable statements match with the instruction given below. To delete all items, what you are using? To delete all items, delete all color. Number of items in the array. You have to think. Number of items in the array. Out of
Item
item 1 or length or add answer, what is that? Okay, first item of the array. That is item 1.
Item 1.
Okay. Enter in items to the array, add in items to the array. That is this one. Then number of items in the array is length of the animal. Okay. Understood? Or difficult? Hello?
Understood, sir.
Right, okay. So with that, I think the workbook exercises
Yes,
are
sir.
over. Right? If you have any questions, you can ask. With that, this part is over and we can start the next one. I think you got the kits, right? We have sent the kits for those who have requested. This microcontroller kits, Arduino kits, we have sent for those.
Sir, I didn't get.
So please report to Ms. Chaturika. So she's the one looking after that. Please report to her. Maybe postal delay, I don't know. But we have sent all these kits. For the people who requested, we have sent all these. And so if it is missed, please talk to her and get it arranged. Right? Get it arranged because it will take some time to start that lesson. And so in the next session, so I'm going to discuss in the next session